How are you doing? Whew. Y'all, I'm in Houston. I want y'all to know that this heat is wildly disrespectful. You know it's disrespectful when it is 78 in the house and you got the air conditioning on 72. The heat is just wildly disrespectful. It's totally disrespectful, like for real. So if you're in Houston, I feel for you because we have been under heat advisory for damn near a month. It is way too damn hot. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. It's too hot. So anyway, newsflash. I just got finished doing my live on my business page. If you're interested in some nonprofit tips, go over to VRE Training Solutions and check that out. There's some good stuff out there. I'm doing something a little different on my personal brand. If I keep squinting, y'all, it's because I don't have my glasses on. I have them here. However, when it get hot, they fog up. And I'm like, I can't see through that. So anyway, and also I think I look cuter without it. How y'all like the lip? I did the purple lip. The purple lip goes with the purple dress, the sundress, because it's sundress and sandals time in Houston. Anywho, I am Tiffany Hicks, the CEO of VRE Training Solutions. And y'all, I'm hitting my lives like it's Monday. I'm on my live thing. I'm on my consistency, building my personal brand. I'm pretty excited about that. So anywho, what I wanted to talk today about was coaching and professional development. So I made a decision to start being very succinct with my messaging, right? So what is it that I want to talk about? What is it that we do? What is it that I do from my personal brand perspective? And one of the things I wanted to talk about is how coaching actually connects to professional development and why it's so important. So first thing I want to start with is, for those of you, I know that there's some coaches out there that may be listening to me, and this is going to resonate with you, but this is really for the target audience. So for those that are considering getting coached, or even those that are considering being coaches and you've not gone down that journey yet, I really want to share with you that it is a very different thing. Coaching people is very different from consulting, advising, or training. It is very, very different. One of the things that I learned during my coaching journey, or during my, going to class and getting some certifications, and y'all shout out for me, cheer for me, because this month I am working on getting all my credentials together so that I can apply for my ICF accreditation. But point being, I wanted to share with you that if you're looking for a coach, please don't walk into coaching thinking that the coach is going to tell you exactly what you're supposed to do, because that's not the coach's job. A coach's job is really to get you to talk through what it is that you want to do and find those solutions within yourself. Because if you talk through what it is that you want to do, and if you build your own solutions, the thought process is that if it's really important to you, you will actually take action and get those things done. So what does the coach actually do? Well, a coach's job is to be wildly curious. If you paid attention to any of the lives that I've done last week, I think I did a live on proactive leadership. Also, I went on LinkedIn and did a live audio event, and I talked about one of the keys to being a proactive leader is to be curious, right? Well, coaches are major leaders in this area because their job is to be curious. Their job is to really ask you the hard questions. Like, their job is to ask you, if you've been saying you've been saying you wanted to do this for 2 years, well, why the heck haven't you done it? What's in your way? What's your roadblock? And then more importantly, their job is to ask you, if you are your roadblock because you've identified that yourself, why are you in your own way? So coaches' jobs are to take what you say, ask some questions to really get you to thinking through what you're doing or what you're not doing, why you're doing it or why you're not doing it, and then also to hold you accountable for that, and then helping you go along that path of really uncovering some self-awareness. That's really what coaches do. If that's not what you want, if you want somebody to tell you what to do, then you really want a consultant or an advisor, because coaches very specifically are supposed to help you think. They're supposed to help you think through, what are your goals? What is your coaching request, right? What are your goals? What do you want to achieve? And then what needs to happen in order for you to achieve that by building your own solution. And then we're here as coaches to act as a guide for you, to actually mirror you. We mirror what you share, and then we listen to you as you navigate through the waters of your own solution. But the thing is, coaches are so curious that they, number one, will ask you the right questions. And number two, coaches really should be holding you accountable by asking the difficult questions, like the questions that your business bestie won't ask you because they're afraid they're going to make you mad. The coach is supposed to step into that space and be transparent and be curious and ask the difficult question for you to talk through that so that you can find a solution. So that's really what coaching is all about. Let me explain to you or share with you some of my coaching experiences and how I've helped my clients. So I will tell y'all honestly that in the beginning, I didn't do good at coaching. The word coaching, I'm going to use my rabbit ears. I didn't do well at coaching because I'm a trainer. So naturally, I want to give you all the information I have. I want to share all the shits with you. I really do. And then my mentor, shout out to Coach Sophia Casey for that. Yeah, just shout out to her because she's been an amazing coaching mentor for me. She was like, Tiffany, in her mentorship, she said, why do you feel like, and these might not be her words, I'm paraphrasing, right? Because I can't use her words as well as she does because she is so good with coaching words and positioning. But she would say something like, Tiffany, are you coaching or are you training? And that would really make me think, right? And she would say, I want you to really consider when you're putting on a coaching hat or a consulting hat or an advising hat or a training hat, because that's very important. Because if you sign a contract with your client for coaching, they're supposed to navigate through the experience, and you're supposed to lean in to allowing them to own that experience. And that can be difficult for some coaches. I know that it was difficult for me. And what I have to tell you is I had to get better at asking questions. And I had to become an amazing active listener, because I have to listen to what the clients are saying and not saying. And I have to be okay with asking the questions that will lead them down that road, right? The road of, maybe this is what you are interested in, and let's explore that. Let's talk a little bit more about that. Tell me a little bit more detail about what your goal is. Tell me a little bit more detail about the steps you believe you can take to get to those goals. And then next, I hold you accountable. So what are your declarations? I got that word from Sophia too, right? What are you declaring that you're going to do? How are you going to take action? So coaching is very important in so many spaces. So I have had the great opportunity of lately coaching people in their career. And so this is my story, and then I'll wrap it up with my story. So first of all, y'all, I'm sipping a little tea. If you know me, it's after 5. It's not tea in the cup, but it looks really good on the live. Okay, so my story is this. I've had the opportunity to coach people on their career pathing. But more importantly, I have lately been coaching people on how to write a better resume, how to look for your dream job, and also how to interview better, right? How to get past the having struggles with presenting, having struggles with putting your pitch together, or how to sell yourself, right? I've been coaching people on that. And I have to tell you that it is so amazing to me how many people literally are struggling with knowing that they're enough, with knowing that they can have whatever career experience they desire to have, but first they have to declare it. and then they also have to put some mechanisms in place to get there. So when I say that I have so many people that come to me that they say, I applied for this job, but I didn't get it, and I don't know why. And then we'll sit and we'll talk through it, and I'll say, okay, well, what do you think went wrong in your interview? So, or I'll even start from the beginning. I'll say, hey, send me your resume. And then I'll ask them, based on the job that you're going after, do you believe that your resume aligns directly with the job that you're going after? Right? And if they say yes or no, then I ask them, okay, well, how do you think that you could get your resume to better align with the jobs that you're going after? Right? And then I'll also ask them, what do you want? What do you really want out of a job? Let's talk about that. Give me some details. Let's start with number one. How much do you want to get paid? Because that's usually what the thing is that people care about the most. Number two, what kind of organization do you really want to work for? Like, are you looking for and finding the organizations that align with the values and belief systems that you have so that you can be happy where you choose, right? Also, are you ready for a transition? And if you want to transition in your career, where do you want to go? How do you want to get there? And then we talk about what are some tools you believe that you already have in your arsenal to get where it is that you want to go. Because honestly, coaching is really about changing people's mindsets, but it's about allowing them to arrive at the mindset change themselves. Because really, to change and get the things that you want, you have to view things differently. You have to think about them differently. You have to have different conversations with yourself. And as a coach, I feel like it is my job to ask you the difficult questions so that you can have an example of the difficult questions that you should be asking yourself as you are reaching towards obtaining your goal. So that's my story. I am so excited about getting certified through the ICF. I am putting that out there in the ether because I am actually working on it. I needed 100 hours and I put my roster together and realized I only had like 87 hours. So I am working on the other 13 hours. But I'm saying that to say that coaching is a very, it can be critical. It can be super critical, especially if you are at an impasse in your career, if you're at an impasse as a leader, if you are at an impasse as a business owner, or even in life. There are people that specialize in different coaching areas. Like there are people that coach on relationships. There are people who coach on career. There's people that coach on professional development. There are people that coach on executive leadership, right? There are even people who coach on leadership in general, but from a family value standpoint. You already know that there are coaches for fitness. There are coaches for everything. What I would love to offer to you is this. Coaching is an investment. That's the first thing. So I also want you to understand that if you are a business owner or aspiring business owner, coaching is tax deductible. You can actually take your coaching off on your taxes. Get with your accountant. If you need to know an accountant that can help you with that, hit me up. I'll share someone with you. That's amazing. Shout out to Jamie M. Humphreys, CPA. But why am I sharing that with you? Because first of all, it takes a special person to know that they desire to be coached. You have to be willing to change and you want to start right now. And you also have to understand that coaching is an investment in yourself. Just like you would go to school to learn something, honestly, coaching can help accelerate learning. Because coaching can really help you tap into what you already have. And what's better than to use the resources that God already gave you? Right? So coaching is just one aspect of professional development, and I really wanted to share that with you. And for the month of July, we will be talking about coaching. So if you really care about coaching and professional development, it matters to you, you want to get some nuggets, you want to learn more about me, you want to see how credible I am, because I am an expert and an authority in these areas, I want you to follow me on LinkedIn. Because if you follow me on LinkedIn, there's going to be a couple of amazing things that are going to happen. information. Item number 1. Myself and Sophia Casey will be doing bi-weekly lunch and learns on LinkedIn on Tuesdays. Yes, you want to get all of that. Next, I will be talking about coaching and professional development on LinkedIn through a live audio event every Friday at 3:33 p.m. That's another way for you to get some gems. Or you can always check out the lives that I'll be doing. I will be doing daily or bi-daily, just depends. I've been doing this for consistency, 1, because I'm stacking content, but 2, also, I really want to shout out to y'all more often, because if you love what you hear me saying, I really want you to tag your friends. Tag somebody that you know needs coaching. Shout out to Angel Henderson for joining the live, because she actually referred someone to me that needed some coaching, really / consulting. But the point of the matter is that she referred someone to me because she has experienced my expertise. So if you know someone that needs to hear this, tag them, share it with them. I'm probably going to end up uploading it to YouTube as well. But these are my free things, because I needed to have a way to share the things that I want to share with people in a format that's free.com or Kilolo. Because some people out there are not ready to make a decision to invest in themselves, but also they don't know me. They're like, well, I'm going to give you some money, girl. I don't know you. And I am using this as a way for me to share and give, because the truth of the matter is that I love sharing knowledge anyway. I do want to get paid for it, but I want you to know that I know enough for you to come and check me out and see if you want to invest your money with me so that you can grow and scale and improve and develop yourself. So that's it for my live for today, y'all. I'm really feeling this purple. I'm just saying, I'm really feeling the purple lip too. But thank you very much for taking a couple moments to stop by, catch the live on replay, tag some friends, give me some hearts, shoot a comment to me, because I really want to know if this information is helpful for you. So until the next time, I am Tiffany Hicks, the CEO of VRE Training Solutions, and you all have a fabulous holiday. Bye.